Dear students, we are moving on to the next unit. The name of the unit is The Frames. All these are frames. Here in this unit, the frames are related to films. A frame of a cinema is one of the many separate photographs that it consists of. The first lesson in this unit is a memoir written by Satyajith Ray. Satyajith Ray was an Indian filmmaker who worked prominently in Bengali cinema and who has often been regarded as one of the greatest directors of world cinema. He was born in Calcutta to a Bengali family and started his career as a junior visualizer. His meeting with French filmmaker Jean Renoir in 1949 from Calcutta and in 1950 Victoria's de Sica's Bicycle Thieves inspired Ray to become a filmmaker. Ray made his directorial debut in 1955 with Pathe Panchali. As said earlier, the lesson is a memoir. What is the difference between a memoir and an autobiography? A memoir is a narrative written from the perspective of the author about an important part or incident of their life. And an autobiography is also a narrative from author's perspective, but the narrative spans their entire life. The name of this lesson is Project Tiger. Project Tiger is also the name of a tiger conservation program launched in April 1973 by the Government of India during the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi's tenure. Tiger, the largest cat, are in the list of endangered species. They are declining in number. Therefore, tigers have to be protected. There are many tiger reserves in India, mainly Bandipur in Karnataka, Corbett in Uttarakhand, Kanha in Madhya Pradesh. In this article, Satyajith Ray begins with a topic sentence. That is, no one can beat Hollywood when it comes to making films with animals in them. Hollywood is a district in Los Angeles, California, USA. It is famous around the world as a place where movies are made. There are many theaters there. The whole industry is often called Hollywood. Names of artists working in the film industry can be seen on the sidewalks of Hollywood Bollywood. The huge Hollywood sign on the mountain was built in 1923. What the writer wants to convey is, no other film industry is as good as Hollywood. Their direction, set, script, photography, graphics, camera, skillful actors, and their dedication in work makes Hollywood films an ideal example to be imitated. Here, Satyajith Ray says that no one can excel Hollywood films, especially while making films with animals in it. He gives two examples that he recollects from his childhood. He talks about a film in which there was an Alsatian dog named Rin Tin Tin and a few films with a collie called Lassie. The collie dog breed is a native of Scotland and they are very sensitive and intelligent dogs well known for their loyalty. They have sharp, pointed nose and mouth with thick fur. Satyajith Ray was so impressed by the acting of these dogs and felt that the director could give any roles to these dogs and manage to shoot a film as with a human actor. The animal actors are so talented trained dogs, flexible enough to perform any roles suggested by their master, and they receive the same remuneration as the real hero of that film. Their owners make good profit from a single film using them. In the second paragraph, he describes his experience of watching a film shooting in Disney Studios some years back. He was amazed by the way the animal actors are being treated there in the set. The main hero was a large dog. When he reached there, the cameraman was in a hurry setting lights. And it is a customary to do the rehearsal before the real take. Customary means usual practice. And for the superheroes, these rehearsals are done by stand-ins. Stand-ins are dupes similar in physical structure and appearance as the original heroes. The rehearsals are done so that the cameraman gets an idea where the lights had to be set and to which angle camera has to be moved. The original heroes appear only when it is time for the real take. In the third paragraph, he says that he understood that the shooting is about to start and the large dog was the protagonist. Protagonist means leading character. The cameraman was busy giving instructions to all the actors and they were moving as per his instruction, except the real hero, the large dog. Ray was confused. He doubted if the dog was not required in that scene. But to his amazement, a strange thing happened. A dwarf man wearing a dog skin came and crawled on the chalk marks on the floor like a dog. He says that it finally dawned upon me that the dwarf man was paid to be the dog's stand-in. He was so shocked to see the respect given to animal actors in Hollywood. They are not considered as props, but they are considered as individuals there. In the fifth paragraph, Ray says that every animal actors are well trained in Hollywood. He agrees that it is easy to train a dog or a horse. He gives another example of trained ravens used in Alfred Hitchcock's film named Birds. In that story, there was a scene in which birds all over the world are attacking humans. Hitchcock needed all varieties of birds for the film and mostly ravens in large number. So he gave advertisements in all newspapers and pasted notices everywhere asking if there was anyone with large number of trained ravens. A man responded to his notice and approached him with almost hundreds of trained ravens. And the training given to them proved to be good when 50 of them perched on a particular spot in a row just on a command given to them. And that particular scene of ravens perching together in a row was pretty impressive. Pretty impressive means impressive performance in that film. And it came out to be a spectacular scene in the film Birds. In the seventh paragraph, Ray tells us that it is very difficult to get trained animals in our own country. Still, Bombay and Madras film industries have tried films with elephants, tigers and horses in them. And performances of these animals convey that they are used to obeying commands. He gives us the information that in Bengal it is very easy to get trained police dogs. If a person is very patient, then he will be able to get excellent performances out of these animals. As Ray used a dog named Bolo in his film Pather Panjali and the performance of the dog was excellent. In the 8th paragraph, Ray says that even though dogs are easily available, it is very tough to handle them in films. One have to be very patient and the shots can be taken only depending on the mood of the animal. So the whole crew have to wait till the animal is ready to do any action. Next, he describes his experience while shooting his film Guppy Gaine Baga Baine. There was a need of a tiger in that film. The scene is Guppy, who was banished by the king, meets Baga, who was also banished. And they both see a tiger in the forest and get freezed. But the tiger should not pay any attention to both of them.